Hey people, coming to you from the garden. I just wanted to give you guys an update. So a couple of things didn't do well with us this year. We got about 2 bowls of strawberries, but then this heat came and just demolished the strawberries. I've moved them here because if you can remember before, this was all lettuce, and lettuce is finished with us for the next month, and then I'll be starting back some seeds. So I'm hoping it's going to come back. I see a lot of new growth. So hopefully we'll have strawberries, and those are ever bearing. So this bed is completely quiet for now until another 2 to 3 weeks. But I have been amending the soil, adding fertilizer, chicken poop, and going from there. Look at this. This is our mix garden. So in here I've added some perennials, and I've grown my vegetables also here. So it's great for the pollinators. They come, they pollinate both. So it's a great way to attract the pollinators because they love these lantanas. Anyhow, so this is cucumber section here. Cucumber. These are edible. So here I've done a cabbage instead of a cucumber, a couple of them. Here's our water fountain. I got this thing from Amazon, and this is just a regular base of a pot, and I just filled it with water. It's cute for the birds, they love it, and this was like $14 on Amazon. Came within 3 days, so it was great addition to the garden. That's my ponytail palm, and this is the cage for the potatoes. Also, I use it as my greenhouse when it's colder. Here we have a mix of kale. Again, more edible flowers. All these flowers I grew from seed. Looks beautiful in a salad and tastes great too. Okay, let's go see what we have growing in the garden. I had barbecue yesterday, so gotta wash out the barbecue. This is doing really good. Lots of raspberries. Look at this monstrosity. I tried to tame it down a little by cutting back some of the foliage, but it just grows right back. Right now we have a lot of, can anybody guess what that is? It's spaghetti squash. Lots of spaghetti squash coming. They're always the first. But in this whole monstrosity, now they've reached, yes, now that they've reached each other on the other side, they're meeting up with the spaghetti squash and the cantaloupe honeydew. And we'll see how this goes. Again, this was a bed for lettuce, and in about a week we'll be doing some beets back into that bed. Back there are carrots getting ready to be pulled, and a little bit of bok choy left, but I need to get at that. As you see, it's already flowering. Look at that. They're so cute when they're little, and so delicious when they grow up. So this is where the groundhog did most of its damage. Costed us quite a few dollars to have somebody come in, catch him humanely, and told they're going to release somewhere that he can have a good life, like a park or something of that sort. And he also damaged my irrigation line back there, which I had to have someone come in and repair. But all in all, it's okay. We have to live with nature. So this here is the weary pepper bed. They're coming along. I did grow these from seed because I was not able to find anything at the garden center as they were closed because of COVID. And then we have Scotch bonnet. It does have some buds on that. But what's been really kind of growing for me is the banana peppers. If you never had banana peppers before, they're really delicious. And they're a little spicy, like a black pepper spice, nothing too hot, but they're really fragrant. Fennel is almost ready too. You can see in there. I've started to pick cabbage. Yesterday I picked one to make coleslaw, and then we're getting into cauliflower season. And broccoli. This is my celery patch too, where I make my celery juice. You can see, guys, things have really gotten overgrown. Well, not overgrown, but they're doing really well, thanks to God. But here's my okra. This is something I've always had trouble with. So here's a note to all you gardeners. Don't give up. This is my 3rd year growing okra, and finally something has clicked. So, and all this is eggplant. I've never seen eggplant with so much fruit on it. It's crazy. It's like a competition, right? Just insane. Here we have some broccoli, almost ready to pick. I also use the leaves of the broccoli. I don't know if you've ever cooked it, but it's really sweet. It has the broccoli flavor. I'll step back here so you can get the scope of what's happening with the tomatoes. We've thinned it out. This is my fence that's about 6 feet high, and they're already about 2 feet above the fence in some areas. This is a different variety of tomato, so probably not going to get as high, but look at that. It's just crazy. Do have quite a few tomatoes. And this is the honeydew bed. Look at that cabbage. So, thanks to God, everything's doing wonderful. The groundhog did eat some, but as you can see, he just really ate the leaves, which I definitely think you should try the next time you buy broccoli or cauliflower. Try cooking the leaves. It cooks for a little longer than a spinach. Of course, it won't break down, but so delicious. I made callaloo soup yesterday, and along with the callaloo, I added the broccoli flower. Look at that guy. Can you see him? Look at that zucchini size. So it is a lot for us to eat, but we've been sharing with our friends and our family. But nothing goes to waste because I do freeze for the winter. There's all the basil at the bottom of the tomato. And I'm gonna have to cut it really soon to make pesto because it's already getting flower and it's gonna go to seed. So I wanna definitely get it before it does that. So here's the end of our garden tour. It's been really hot, guys. I hope you're giving your plants some relief. If they're outside, they need it. I'm just misting the orchids. Because the good thing about orchids, you don't just water them, but as the water evaporates, the roots also feed from that evaporated water. So they love that misting. And then once the ground gets really saturated, I will shut off the water. And as the water evaporates, the orchids will get to have a drink. That's the end of our tour today. I hope you guys have a wonderful day. Blessed weekend.